And if you're on top of them in those first 2 weeks, like let's say you paid somebody $500 on a Friday and you've been training them and you went out and got a contingency signed and they're like, oh, fuck it, I quit. You at least got a job out of it while you were working with them.
Yeah.
So there's an exchange with that. If you don't have those steps in, most of the time when that happens, it's at the fault of leadership in some capacity because they don't have the metrics in place, the onboarding in place, or the training in place to make sure that that sales rep feels a win at the beginning of their first week. And then they feel a win throughout their second week. And they feel some sort of win at the end of their third week. The more that they feel like they're winning, then they keep going. But if they ever feel abandoned, then that's typically when they fizzle out. When they start to win, it gives them that momentum to keep going on their own because they see that they're doing it. And you can tell the difference whether or not it's, I feel like I'm doing it for them, can make a decision to go ahead and cut ties with them versus I showed them, they did it, and then they did it on their own. I showed them, we did it together, they did it on their own. And that's typically when you see somebody has the momentum to do well, if they don't know the industry very well. Somebody who has a decent amount of sales experience, regardless of the industry, it's only going to take a couple of weeks of you working with them before they're like, all right, cool, I'm going to get into routine because you've established what the activity looks like. Most of the time, people don't know the activity that's required to produce a result. They're always focused on the result.